What is going on, you guys? PSA DNA finally mailed us our January red flip auto grade submission that we sent off January the I think it was like mid-January time frame. So some awesome grades came in. This video is going to be just my personal submission. You're going to notice a ton of NFL Hall of Fame signed rookie cards, and I could not be happier overall with this submission. It was absolutely jaw-dropping. So happy with it. And I should be able to get all of y'all's cards out here before too long. As always, thank you for choosing Tiffany and I through Slab City, submitting your cards to get graded, authenticated, and all that. We greatly appreciate it, and we know you can go to other people, so thank you for your continued support through us. So I hope you enjoy the video. This is going to be my January personal submission through PSA DNA through Slab City. All of these are full red flip service with autograph grade, which definitely helped the overall value of a lot of these cards. So this, we'll start off with this 1965 Topps Willie Brown rookie card with the PSA DNA 10 autograph. Four really sharp corners on this card, a little off-centered. And I remember when I bought this card, I was actually really surprised on how expensive Willie Brown's rookie card was. Really happy with this, and it'll go really well in the PSA DNA set registry. Next, not a tough one to get at all. This is a 1972 Topps Charlie Joyner. He's on and off with his Hall of Fame inscription. What I've seen more times than not is if you include a donation of $5 or $10 and you ask for it, he'll be normally more than glad to give you that inscription. This is an upgrade. I traded, this was someone else's card that they submitted in this submission, and I traded for this as an upgrade. I had a 9, and so getting the 10 is definitely a bonus for the set registry. And this is a Eric Dickerson rookie card. '66 Philadelphia Forrest Gregg. Mr. Gregg passed away last week, and this is actually my only autograph of him. Really happy to get it in a 10 autograph as well. It's not a rookie, but I did notice after he passed, a lot of his rookies went up in value. It's kind of tend to be expected, and his signed rookies were going for about $350 to, I've seen a couple go for low 400s. Bob Brown, another 1966 Philadelphia. Funny story behind this card was when I sent this card to him, TTM, I asked him to Hall of Fame 2004 and the Boomer, which was his nickname in his playing days. And so he did exactly that. He wrote Hall of Fame and the Boomer, and I had to send it back again because he didn't sign it. He did exactly what I said, nothing more, nothing less. So this exact card actually got sent to him twice. So kind of a funny story behind that one. This card is awesome. One of my favorite sets of vintage football. This 1957 Topps Chuck Menard. Such a tough as nails defensive player back in the day, and this is a great example of this card with the 10 autograph. I got this one TTM last year. Really happy. It's kind of tough to see. Well, it's a little tough to see in person. It looks like it's pretty hard to see on camera as well. It's 1997 Metal Universe Brett Favre with the 10 on the autograph. Loved these Metal Universe cards back in the day. I thought they were so cool, and really happy to get this from Mr. Favre through the mail. Another one of those 57 Topps that I like so much. This Bob Sinclar This was a part of a lot that I bought about 2 years ago from a gentleman. Wanted to say it was 1,000 to 1,500 for the entire lot. There was a ton of vintage cards in that, and this was one of them. So really happy to get him with the 10 signature as well. The 1957 Topps Mike McCormick. Here's another Hall of Famer that I don't have a ton of, and his autograph is relative. Well, it's just really cheap, to be honest with you. You can go on eBay all day and night and get PSA slabbed autographs for under 30 bucks. They're not very tough to find. I love how this card looks with the blue signature. It would be nice to get it with the Hall of Fame inscription, but I'm not going to complain with that 10 signature. Another tough as nails defender, Dick Butkus, with his Hall of Fame inscription down here. It's hard to see. Another PSA DNA 10. The set registry really took a nice hit with all of these cards coming back. It's 1972 Topps. Such a nice card. Oh, got another fat stack right here. 1989 score Darmani Dawson supplemental. PSA 10 on a signature with the dual inscription. Hall of Fame 2012 and 7-time Pro Bowl. Was so ecstatic to get this in the mail when I did. Darmani Dawson is not the toughest Hall of Famer to get, but from what I've seen, he doesn't inscribe a whole lot of stuff. So not just to get his Hall of Fame, but also to get the 7-time Pro Bowl inscription for free. Awesome addition. This one I got via paid signing after his Hall of Fame announcement. This 1996 Topps Finest Brian Dawkins, PSA 10 on the signature. You can see the Hall of Fame inscription down here. Really happy to get this back with the 10. Of course, anytime you pay for a card to get signed at a signing, at a sit-down signing, you're always hoping it comes back as a 10. This is the first 9 I believe I've shown. Looks like I got another one coming up next. 1986 Topps Steve Young. This is his rookie card, and this was, I bought this in a lot. I bought a huge lot of signatures, and this was one of them. So really cool. I don't see, I've looked at this card already a couple times, and I just don't see how it's a 10, or excuse me, how it's not a 10, but who knows. This one is really awesome. 1959 Topps John Henry Johnson. Now it does come with the 9 on the signature, but this card is so old, man. He has the Hall of Fame inscription here, right here, Hall of Fame 87. And this kind of reminds me of the 1959 Topps in baseball, which is one of my all-time favorite sets in baseball. And I kind of want to know if Topps liked this design so much in '58 on football that they thought they would just do it with baseball. It's a really cool card. And this is my only John Henry Johnson signature in my collection. This card I bought, it was already SGC. It was SGC authenticated already. I bought it. Art Monk rookie cards are not the easiest to find. His signature is actually not the easiest to find, period. When I seen it on a rookie card, most definitely had to add it to the collection. Busted it out of that slab and submitted it here. Came back with the 10 on the signature. Really happy with that overall. This I got in a trade with my buddy Denton. This 1998 Stadium Club Curtis Martin. This is my first authenticated Curtis Martin autograph. Really happy to get it in a 10. And if you remember, months back for my 2019 Hobbies Goals video, one of my goals for the year was to get a Curtis Martin in the set registry. So with that being said, the only card that the only autograph I have not added to my collection from that list of that Hobbies Goals video was Frank O'Hara's, and he is doing a signing with CSA in July. So if all goes well, I should be able to knock off the very last guy for my goals of 2019. 1959 Topps Sonny Jurgensen rookie card, PSA DNA 10. I have a couple of these. I think this is about my third one. Well, I have 5 total. Some of them are slabbed and some of them aren't. This is my third one that is slabbed, and my second one that is a PSA DNA 10 on the signature. Moving on to this nice 1961 Topps Gem Auto with the 10-time All-Pro and the Hall of Fame 1986 inscription. And what I love about this card is, well, not only is it a rookie card, and it came back as the PSA 10 on the signature, but All-Pro. This isn't Pro Bowl. This isn't 10-time Pro Bowl. 10-time All-Pro. I mean, what a hell of a football player. Just incredible. I think a lot of modern day fans don't know about some of these gridiron giants from back in the day. One hell of a football player. 1987 Topps Gary Zimmerman rookie card with the PSA 10 signature. Absolutely love it. Could not be any happier with this. Another guy that signs TTM on a frequent basis, Herb Adderley on this 1964 Philadelphia, PSA 10 on the autograph. And I have to say, we still got another 6 or 7 cards to show, but overall, I could not be happier with this selection or with this submission. Yeah, we got some 9s in there, and it kind of stinks to get the 9s, especially on that John Henry Johnson. But hey, man, overall, we absolutely killed it with the PSA 10s on these signatures. Next, 1967 Philadelphia Chris Hanberger rookie card. Now, Mr. Hanberger does sign TTM. He's not very hard to get TTM, but he personalizes everything. So I was able to get this. Denton went to a paid signing, I believe, and I think I paid him, I believe it was like $25. And he got this signed for me without the personalization. So really cool addition. Shout out to my buddy Jeremy, who did a signing with Darryl Greene. If you know anything about Darryl Greene, he's an extremely tough autograph to get. Really, really tough. From what I understand, he just does not like signing autographs. So to get him on this 1984 Topps rookie card with the Hall of Fame inscription, with the PSA 10 signature, it just does not get any better than this. So thanks, Jeremy, for letting me be a part of that signing, man. Such a huge card to the collection. This is an autograph that I just knew it was going to get a 10 when I sent it off. I was actually really shocked to see this come back as a 9. Paul Krause, 1965 Philadelphia rookie card. So I might roll the dice and buy another one of these. You can get this rookie card for, I don't know, it's less than 25 bucks, depending on condition, of course. And roll the dice on that. This is a 1973 Topps Art Shell rookie card. I got this at a paid signing I sent off. I think this was somewhere in California, the signing was. So really happy to get him. Another guy that his autograph isn't terribly expensive. He doesn't TTM anymore. From my understanding, he did there for quite a while after he retired. But he doesn't TTM anymore. So happy to get him on the 73 rookie card with the 10 on the signature. Coming down to the last three. 1991 Topps Morten Andersen. Now ideally this would not be a card that I would send in. You know, I like to send in the rookie cards especially, and if I can't for the older guys, then get like a second or third year card. I was able to get Mr. Andersen about a year, maybe 2 years before his Hall of Fame induction. I just kind of, I mean, the guy was all time. He ranks #1 all time for most kicking stats at the time. You know, since I believe Sebastian Janikowski has passed him, but at the time he was #1 in damn near everything. So it wasn't a matter of if he was going to be a Hall of Famer, but when. And at the time I really wasn't collecting Hall of Fame rookie cards signed, so I sent this 1991 Topps. When I sent it off to get authenticated and graded, I knew the signature was going to be a 10. The signature is really, really nice. So really cool. And another thing he does through the mail is he puts these smiley faces. Well, you can see the mouth, but you really can't see the eyes. He puts these smiley faces on his A's in Andersen, and he says that's a way that he can tell online when people are selling stuff online if that was something that he signed for free or if he signed at a paid signing. He doesn't do the smiley face at paid signings. And fun fact, can you tell me the other Hall of Famer that does that? There's another one that does that, and if I can remember here in a little bit, I'll tell you who it was. 1970 Topps Lim Barney, a TTM legend. This guy signs his fan mail like crazy. Here in the past month, though, he has started charging $15 a card, but really, really well worth it. And for that 15 bucks, you know, you could get maybe 2 or 3 inscriptions. This one I got the Hall of Fame 92, 7-time Pro Bowl, and 1967 Defensive Rookie of the Year inscription. And all of that autograph and inscriptions, and I was still managed to get that PSA 10 autograph. And the last one of the personal submission is this beautiful 1976 Topps Robert Brazil with the PSA 10 autograph, of course. What I loved about this card was I believe I got this one at a signing. Mr. Brazil does sign his fan mail for a $5 to $10 donation, but what he does with the fan mail, it's very sloppy signature. I mean, it looks the same, it's just a lot bigger, and it's not as tight and neat of signature. So really, really happy to have this, and just an excellent example of this 1976 Topps. So that was that, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the personal submission. I know I was happy to finally get a lot of these guys not only authenticated slabbed cards, but with that 10 signature that definitely boost the overall value and the price of these cards. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Till next time, adios, be safe, bye bye.